Hello fellow brawlers, I'm KairosTime and it is time to brawl. Now here we've got round number 4 of the YouTuber tournament. It's Brawl of Duty against French Power here, led by Vosketal. He's a French YouTuber from Paris, and he is honestly, guys, a really just great guy. I really like him a lot. You definitely need to check out his stuff, especially if you speak French, because he's not only a great guy, he's also pretty great at Brawl Stars as well. So here we are facing off against them here. Now, for the first round, it is Hard Rock Mine every single time for the very first round. But after this round, we're going to have bans. We're going to swap to different maps and things like that. Here, we've got a good control over the center right here, but I do get taken out. Now, at this point, my teammates are trying their best to try and hold their ground. I'm having some Wi-Fi, which is a little bit of an issue, but you guys know what that's like here. I throw down my turret, for some added protection. I'm able to get in there a little bit right there, and Real Canadian lands off an amazing super, as does Master Walrus. At this point, we've got their entire team pushed back, and I've got 7 gems. Master Walrus grabs a couple right there as well, and now we just need one more gem before we get pushed back right there. Now, they do get the control of the center right here. It's too risky for me to jump in at the moment. Now we're really worried about Rico's super here on the left, and so we're just kind of like keeping track of him, making sure we're not having any issues. We're waiting until Real Canadian respawns as his Rico to be able to try and take care of Spike, and now we're in a much better situation right here. I dropped down my turret because it does have my last one had a little bit of issues, did not have full health, and there we're able to sneakily climb into there, grab that gem, and go for the run. Master Walrus did a great job at taking care of that left side, and that meant basically we were able to come in down and get this victory right here at this point, guys. Okay, so round number 2. Now, they lost the first round, and so they decided to go with Bone Box, and then they banned Rico, and we banned Rico in response to them, because Rico is just really strong. Now, this was before the most recent balance changes, but still, Rico's such a great brawler for this map, even after the balance changes. Now, they have control of that center right here. We're just trying to do our best to try and push them out of there, but they're doing a great job of holding that center, guys. Master Walrus drops down his super. He is able to take Terra out, but Unikochi does take out our Terra, which does put us in a tough spot. Here we go. We're able to take that out. He wastes his super. I'm putting down my turret and this, my healing station, and this does put us into a good spot. Here we go. We are worried about Terra's super right there. She does go in there and does deal some damage to me, but because that turret was positioned right there in that good spot, we were all set. Now Spike is playing super great. At this point, Real Canadian is actually having Wi-Fi issues. He's not able to play. He's talking to us. For whatever reason, he's not able to actually play in the match at this point. So we're kind of struggling here, doing the best that we can to try and get in there, but they do grab that 10th gem, and we are at countdown, which puts us into a tough spot. Real Canadian tries to put down his super right there, tries to get things in, but with 2 of us getting taken out, and Vosketal having all of his gems pushed in the very back, there's just no way that we can take this victory, guys. Okay, guys, here we go. Round number 3. We lost, so we decided to choose Temple Catacombs. We decided to ban Rico, and then decided to ban Rico as well. Rico is really great on this map as well as the last map, by chance. Now, Vosketal does grab a couple of gems right there. We're pushing back, going back a little bit forward and things like that, back and forth. He does get some more control than I have. And at this point, we're a little bit worried. I'm a little bit worried, wanting to try and be very careful that I'm not getting taking damage, because I did need to heal up there. Now, Unikochi's in a position where we're able to try and pinch him out there, and that works out really, really well. And now we're in a position where we can really try and spawn trap them. Now, their Barley does make it difficult for us to spawn trap them, even though we do have that offensive turret right there. But because he is trying to focus on keeping our Terra pushed back, we are able to keep that turret up there long enough to really put us in a good spot. Now, we do go again for that offensive push right there. The reason why we're putting that turret there is to try and just keep them spawn trapped back there. Real Canadian does a great job, uses his super, pulls 2 of them in there, gets rid of them, and then we take out that Spike, which puts us in a really solid position right here. We've got 7 and 3, and in this map, they don't have a really great way to be able to come in, grab the gems, and run out. And so we, at this point, know we've basically solidified our 2nd win. Now, it is best 2 out of 3. It's 2-1, so anything still could happen, guys. Here we go, guys. They decided to go with Hard Rock Mine, and once again, guys, they banned Rico, and we banned Rico as well. Now, Master Walrus playing Nita, goes over on the left here, but he's facing against a Spike, which is a little bit of a tricky situation there. Spike does a great job at countering Nita, and Real Canadian versus Nita is basically kind of a toss-up depending on skill. I throw down a turret right there just in time for me to use it to block some of those Spike shots, and now we've got them pushed back. We took out all three of them while keeping the whole field to ourselves and surviving, and that put us in a great spot. At this point, Vosketal's having a really difficult time doing 2v1, but he is still alive. Master Walrus is healing up, decides to go back into our turret, and our right side just ends up falling. I dropped down my turret right there to try and keep us healed up a little bit, but it didn't quite work out. Real Canadian throws down a super, doesn't hit correctly, and now we've kind of lost our ground. I do go in for this 1 gem, and we're up at 7. We just need 3 more. And Vosketal, he has nice, juicy 2 gems. And so I'm thinking if we can take out Vosketal, then we're in a good spot right here. But here, I do get into a pretty tough spot. Real Canadian gets taken out. We're at risk of dying, but Master Walrus jumps in there. He is able to take out the enemy Nita, but Spike was able to grab the gems, which puts us in a rough spot. And Vosketal there extended him just a little bit. We're able to grab those gems, and now we have that countdown. We drop down this turret really fast so that we can try and get this victory, and it's looking pretty fantastic for us right now. If we can just keep them all separated, push back, Real Canadian drops down that super to try and get rid of that Nita. It works out perfectly, and that's a victory, guys. That's our round number 3. Okay, guys, so that means that we win, and that means that we get to face against Lex in the next round. I'm super stoked for this, guys. We didn't get to face him in the second round like we were hoping to because he had some issues with scheduling, and that was so sad. That was so sad. Now it is time, and Lex, I gotta tell you, man, I'm coming for my sticks. I'm coming for him. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you go check out Vosketal's channel. I'll put a link in the description below. He really is a fantastic guy and deserves your support, especially if you do speak some French. For now, this is KairosTime ticking by, and we will see you in Brawl Stars.